Hello Internet, how's it going? Welcome to another episode of the Jongravesshow, talking to everybody about One Piece Chapter 799, and the biggest change in this series happens in this one little chapter. And honestly, it's something that I was getting the feeling was going to happen anyway. I don't think the only question remains is, will Luffy actually accept it or not? And as this pretty much leaves off last time, Luffy goes on to try and fight Fujitora. Fujitora said, or at least Luffy, he goes on to fucking announce his attacks because he doesn't feel as though that it's fair that he has to fight a blind guy. Even if he is strong as fuck, he still doesn't, want to look down on somebody because they're blind. And Fujitora says, that just makes me angry, and apparently he knocks Luffy away, pretty much handing him over to Luffy's allies so that they can escape. Because of course, I believe that they all just up and forgot that Fujitora, he lifted all that rubble up off the ground, and it's just hovering in the air right now, because apparently he has the power of gravity. And here I thought it was just to make meteorites, but then again, that does actually make sense as to how those meteors can fucking drop, because he just holds big ass rocks up in the air. He just holds it up there, which is actually pretty badass. But actually thinking about that though, it's like just thinking about that is that he planned on just outright destroying all their ships by dropping all that shit on them so that they couldn't really do anything about it. But as he's about to do that, all the townspeople come running over to pretty much try and get Rebecca back. But then again, it slowly turns into a thing of that they're probably doing that because they actually want Luffy to get away. And because I believe that they know where Rebecca is, they know where Kuros is at, but they're just running over to Luffy so that they can keep him safe. And the biggest bomb of this series drops with all of the fucking characters, or at least most of the characters who actually helped Luffy out. And this means pretty much every single one of the pirates. And pretty much as they went on to say is that they took up a raffle last night. Luffy told them that they can do pretty much whatever they want. They say that, look, we are about to take up a raffle, and pretty much we're about to lead you out of here. And pretty much this, I may have to list all this shit off, but apparently it goes on to, starting off, they have the beautiful pirates, which is Cavendish and his white horse. Then second, it's the Bardo Club, with Captain Bartolomeo the Cannibal. Then they have the Hoppo Army, which is number 3. Then I believe it's the Triple X Gym Martial Art Alliance. They are the 4th members. Then there's the Tonta Tribe and the Tonta Army, which is the 5th ship. Then they have the Future Giant Warrior, Pirates as number 6. And then lastly, they have the Yanta Maria Grand Fleet. And pretty much all, and that means that it's the captains and all of their subordinates. So now Luffy has upwards of 5,600 people underneath his beck and call. So now he is officially a grand captain now. Somebody who is growing to I would say that he's actually growing to the infamy of what Whitebeard was, or Gold Roger, because now he does have a fleet of smaller pirates underneath his name who do want to swear their allegiance to him. But honestly, I had a feeling that they had to do this because of course, like, if the series is almost 70% done and pretty much you wanted to grow the Straw Hats to a way to actually make them bigger, and also this entire arc was pretty much circled around like actually trying to build up other characters, and also try to, even though, most of the other members right now, they're still falling into obscurity, because really most of their stories I really don't know. Aside from Bartolomeo's and Cavendish's, And also the Tanta army, and of course is like the future giant warriors. I mean, like most of them you sort of get an idea where they're going, but most of that they really haven't really covered as much as what they should. But honestly, the only real question is like if this is like the perfect way to actually build up the Straw Hats crew and actually turn them into a fleet instead of just 9 people on a pirate ship. The only question is now is will Luffy actually accept it, or will he try to some way weasel his way out of it because he's like, I'm not in it for power, I'm just in it for fun. But then again, it's like he needs all of these players and he needs all this help so that he can actually grow and actually take down some of the fucking stronger Yonko. So that is the question. But that is what I got to say about that. Please tell me what do you think about this down there in the comment section. I'll catch you guys on the next John Graves show. Please keep watching anime, keep playing video games. I'm out.